We welcome you to Dodger Stadium for tonight. We're going to revisit the Olympics, Strat Olympics. This is going to be the baseball Olympics of 2024. We started some players to these rosters, kind of even them up, reset the schedules a little bit, and here we go. So day one will be the United States versus Panama. And again, everyone should be playing everyone at least once in the round here. But there also will be someone playing someone twice, as there's 16 teams. So I think the United States plays Canada twice in these rounds. But we'll try to play this and see how it goes. We have an out-of-town scoreboard, top right-hand corner. We'll go over that as we get closer, maybe every 3 innings. Then we'll go over the final scores at the end of the day, and then go over our United States next opponent. But tonight, it's going to be against Team Panama. Here is their starting lineup. Omar Marino will lead off. He'll be in right field. Roberto Kelly will be in center. Rod Carew at first. Carlos Lee's your DH. Ben Ogilvy's your left fielder. Camargo is at third. Manny Sanguillen behind the plate. Rennie Stenen at second. And Ruben Tejada at short. Some nice household United States names you've seen in baseball. Should be an interesting combination. Pitching is there, not great. And they'll be taking on the United States against a left-handed starter today. So it'll be Bellinger in left, Betts in center, and Judge in right. Bohm at third, Seager at short, Simeon at second, and Freddie Freeman, who was born in the United States but with double citizenship, will make his way to the U.S. roster and play first. Sean Murphy behind the plate, and then on the mound will be Garrett Cole. Hello, folks. Again, we welcome you live to Dodger Stadium. These Olympics. Hope everyone's going to have a good ball game here today. We're going to start off again. If you have not watched these videos before, all starting pitchers do have a limit of 100 pitches they're allowed to do internationally. After that, the computer will start subbing, so I'll do the same. Usually the rule is if you reach your 100 pitches in an inning, you can continue to the end. So again, we'll do that. Then again, you'll see the pitch count on the screen. So they say Cole can go about 92 as an average. So he may lose some of his stuff once he gets beyond that. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as we go forward. So Garrett Cole on the mound. Sean Murphy's his mate. Omar Marino ready to bat. And here we go. First pitch of the 2024 What If Baseball Olympiad. And that's going to be a base hit for Omar Marino. That is going to be trouble. That's actually going to be a triple to the gap. So Marino triples to start the game. So the very fast Omar Marino triples on the first pitch of the ball game. And here's Roberto Kelly. Kelly, a 285 hitter, 15 home runs. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Roberto Kelly. Panama takes a quick 1-0 lead. So Garrett Cole not effective first couple pitches, and here comes probably one of the greatest hitters of all time and he's on Team Panama, Rod Carew. So Murphy sets the sign. Cole in trouble early. Here's the pitch to Carew. And that's going to be a fly ball right field. Judge is there, makes the catch, and there's one away. Here is Carlos Lee. Great power hitter, 303 hitter, 32 homers, 119 RBIs. In this new setup, he's your DH. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole from the stretch and the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball right field. Judge should have this. Puts the glove up, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. And now here's Ben Ogilvy getting some love in this time around. He gets a start in left field, 244 hitter, 34 home runs. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole from the stretch and the pitch. And that's going to be a line drive right at Seager to end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. We played 1 half. Panama 1, U.S. coming up the bat. Bottom of the first here. So Mookie Betts leads off, 307 hitter, 39 106. All these hitters are from the current 2023 Strat set. Sanguian puts down the sign. On the mound for Panama, Bruce Chen. So it's Ogilvy, Kelly, Marino, Camargo, Tejada, Stennett, Carew, and then Sanguian and Chen. Again, this is where the strength is not with this U.S. team, is their pitching. So this will be kind of interesting how they get through this. Of course, they do have the greatest closer of all time, but they have to get to him first. So here's Betts to Chen. And that's going to be a fly ball right field. Marino's there, puts the glove up, makes the catch. And now here's Cody Bellinger. Boy, did he have some year. He's a 4L, so he hits lefties extremely well. So he'll sit in, left fielder. Sanguian sets the sign. Chin with the wind-up. Here's the pitch. And that will be a base hit for Cody Bellinger. So Bellinger's on. Chen, not much of an on. Sanguian -2. So it will be, if he can get the lead, he'll have a chance. 28% and does not get it. So now here's Aaron Judge. 267, 37 home runs. Sanguian sets the target. Chen from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strikeout to Aaron Judge, 2 away. Here's Freddie Freeman. What a year he had last year. 331, 29, 102. Sanguian puts the sign down. Chen from the stretch in the pitch. Won the 17 catch. Throw not in time. We're tied at 1. So they got the Bruce Chen early, and we're tied at 1. Put Panama on the computer, not U.S. So here's Alex Bone, 274 hitter, 20 homers, 97 RBIs. Great hitter versus left-handed pitching. Sanguian puts down the sign. Chen from the stretch. And that's a strikeout for Bone, and Bruce Chen gets out the inning. We played 1. Both pitchers struggling early. It's 1-1, top 2. And here's Camargo. He got a new card and a lot more love. He's in the starting lineup this time around. Murphy puts down the sign. Here's the pitch from Cole. And that's going to be a pop-up to short. Seager is there, puts the glove up, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Top of the second, Dodger Stadium, What If Olympics, day 1. Manny Sanguian, 319, 7 homers, 81 RBIs, a legend in Pirate history. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole from the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball right field. Judge will put the glove up, makes the catch. Another Pirate, Rennie Stennett, 336 hitter, 5 home runs, 51 RBIs. Boy, does he have a card against lefties. You want to avoid Stennett versus those lefties. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole with the windup. Here's the pitch. And gets out of an inning. Fly ball center field. Betts will make the catch. And Cole's giving you 2. 1-1, bottom 2. So Bruce Chen stays out there. He'll pitch to Seager, Alonso, and Murphy. Corey Seager, Texas Ranger shortstop, 327 hitter. Sanguian puts down the sign. Chen looks in. Here's a wind-up to Seager. And that'd be deep to right field. Former Dodger takes it long and gone. 2-1 USA. So United States home run for Corey Seager. And it's 2-1 United States. Now here is Pete Alonso, the polar bear. He's a DH today. Sanguian puts down the sign. And the windup, here's the pitch. And that's gone. Oh, polar bear goes wide, far, and gone. Batting practice style. Hits it like it was the home run derby. And the U.S. take a 3-1 lead. So now here's Sean Murphy, the catcher from the Braves, 251 and 21 home runs. Sanguian puts down the sign. Chen with the windup. Here's the pitch to Murphy. And that's a strikeout for the first out. Here is guy did not want the restart. Marcus Semien. Boy, did he play well in the first going on. Here's the pitch to Semien. And now be a walk to Semien with 1 out. So really, Bruce Chen struggling out there. Here's Betts. Here's the pitch to Mookie. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. Kelly will put the glove up, makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now here's Corey Seager. Singled and scored his first time up. Sanguian puts down the sign. Chen from the stretch. And that's going to be a pop up the first. Carew there makes the catch. And the second inning is over. United States 3 and Panama 1. We go to the top of the third. So top of the third, the United States Stratomatic Olympiad as we play baseball 2024. As we go to the first round of games here. Here's Ruben Tejada, the one I believe Chase Utley became a real fan of the Mets that day. I believe destroyed the knee of Tejada that day it was when he was playing for the Dodgers in the playoffs. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole with the windup. Here's the pitch to Tejada. 2-6, ground ball to short. Seager's got it, throws him out, one away. And here's Omar Marino. Tripled and scored his first time up. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole with the windup and the pitch. And again, a base hit for Marino. He's going to be dangerous on the base pass now. We'll see if they send him. Cole from the stretch. 3-1 US. Here's the pitch to Kelly. And Kelly a base it up the middle. Marino will take third. Great speed on the bases for Panama. And now here's Rod Carew. First and third, one out. U.S. playing the infield back. Cole's pitch count's already about halfway up there. Murphy sets the sign. Cole working from the stretch now. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball double play. Simeon, Seager, Freeman gets two. And Garrett Cole gets out of third inning with a double play. It's 3-1 U.S. Here's Aaron Judge, 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Sanguillen sets the sign. Chen with the windup and the pitch to Judge. And that will be a walk to Judge. He's on. Now here is Freddie Freeman. Doubled his first time up. Sanguillen puts down the sign. Chen from the stretch and the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Freeman. Judge will have the third. U.S. started to hit the ball well. Panama will need to play the infield in early. Pitch count for Bruce Chen is going up there. Here's Alex Bone. Struck out his first time up. Sanguillen takes the sign. Chen looks in. Nods. Here's the pitch to Alex Bone. Bone, base hit Bone. Judge will score. Freeman will go to third. Oh, he gets chalked. Holy cow, what a throw by Marino. He hit Camargo on a dot, and he got him. So Freeman's out at third. It's now 4-1 with one out. Bone takes second on the throw, and here's Seager. So here's the pitch from Chen. And that's the ground ball to second. Stennett makes the play, throws him out, and here is Alonso. So 2 outs for Alonso, runner on third. Alonso with the home run his last time up. Seager had homered the home run before. Sanguillen puts down the sign. Chen from the stretch. Needs to get this guy out. Cannot allow any more of an inning. At the ground ball to second. Stennett makes the play, and that retires the side. They get one. We played 3. It's 4-1 USA. We go to the fourth inning. Let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard since we're now here in the fourth inning. Kind of go over the teams that are in this tournament. It is so far Mexico and Puerto Rico tied at 2. Mexico made a lot of moves when I redid this. I found a lot more players playing, and they'll make this bracket even more stronger. So it's Israel over Japan 2-1. I can tell you that's Sandy Koufax in the opener. Cuba leads Chinese Taipei 2-0. No surprises there. Canada over Colombia 1-0. It is Dominican Republic over Australia 1-0. Italy over Venezuela 2-1, and it is all Netherlands leading South Korea 9-0. So the Netherlands enjoying day one action quite well. Here's Carlos Lee. All the far west teams are playing over in Anaheim, over at Los Angeles is Angel Stadium, as this bracket is playing in Dodger Stadium. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole with the windup. Here's the pitch to Carlos Lee, and that's a base hit for Lee. Again, folks, 100 pitches is your limit. Again, the computer is told to poll as soon as they get to 100 or less. I will do the same unless you're in the middle of an inning, then I can make the decision of leaving him in or taking him out. Here's Ogilvy. Ogilvy lined out his first time up. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole from the stretch. 4-1 U.S. in the fourth. And that's a pop to second. Simeon's there. Makes the catch, and Lee will have to hold. Here's Camargo. He popped up his first time up. Murphy sets the sign. Cole working from the stretch in the pitch. And that's going to be a walk to Camargo, and all of a sudden, Panama has the tying runners on. Here's the catcher, Manny Sanguillen. Sanguian flied out his first time up. Murphy sets the target. Cole working from the stretch, looking in. Here's the pitch to Sanguian. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Betts will be there. Lee will have to hold, and there's 2 outs. And now here's Rennie Stennett. He's 0 for 1, flied out his first time up. U.S. with a 3-run lead, top of the 4th. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole from the stretch gets it from Murphy, and here's the pitch to Stennett. And Stennett ground ball to third to Bohm. Goes across the diamond to Freeman, and Panama strands 2 more. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-1 U.S. Bottom of the 4th here at Dodger Stadium. Hey, how you doing, TP Strat? Oh, how you doing? I'm Turf You're a subscriber or not. I appreciate you coming in, of course. Thank you for coming in. If you're there, go ahead, answer. We'll try to answer them for you. Here it's Sean Murphy, bottom of 4th. U.S. with a 4-1 lead. Sanguian puts down the target. Chen with the windup. Here's the pitch to Murph. 4-2, base hit center field. So Murphy with base hit number 7. And now here's Marcus Semien. Oh, he so far has walked his first time up. Sanguian puts down the sign. Chen from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that will be a ground ball to second. That should be 2. It is 4-6-3. Gets a double play. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 so far. You expect Mookie to be much better hitter against left-handed pitching right now, but he's struggling today. Sanguian puts down the sign. Chen with the windup, and here's the pitch to Mookie. And that's a fly ball center field. So Mookie will go 0 for 3 as Kelly makes the catch. We head to the 5th. It's 4-1 United States. So far, Garrett Cole's pitch count still doing okay. He's about 60 through the first 4. We'll see if he can survive into the 6th. Here's Ruben Tejada. He'll be followed by Marino and Kelly. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole looks in from the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Ruben Tejada. That's going to gap it. Betts will play it off the wall. Tejada will stop at second. He's on with a double. So Panama with their 6th base of the ball game. And here's Omar Marino. Has a triple and a single so far. Don't expect Omar to hit a home run here, especially against a lefty, but anything can happen. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strikeout for Garrett Cole. Gets him on the inside corner. Now here's Roberto Kelly. 2 for 2 for Roberto. 2 singles so far. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole from the stretch. Needs to get a big K here. Here's the pitch to Kelly. And ground ball to third. Bones out, makes the play. Tejada hold. Big out for Cole. Now here's Carew. He's been dealt with so far. Flied out and ground out. Now what do? Do you put the tying runner on? No, you probably don't. That's one of the power hitters in this team is Carlos Lee. So Carew will bat here. Dangerous spot though. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole working from the stretch as he gets the dangerous Hall of Fame here. Here's the pitch. Question is, he walks him. He pitches around him. Again, he puts the tying runners on base, and here's Carlos Lee. So Garrett Cole may not get out of the 6th inning the way his pitch count looks. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs, down 3. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Lee, and that's going to be a base hit for Carlos Lee. Tejada will score. Carew will move to 3rd, and it's 4-2 United States. So United States coming back in this right now, and Panama pulling back in this. The 4-2 runners on board for a dangerous Ben Ogilvy, one of the 2 big power hitters on this team. Cole now has to survive this 76 pitches. He may get through this inning and parts of next. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole working from the stretch. 1st and 3rd, 2 out. Pitch to Ogilvy, and he struck him out. Cole with a big strikeout, and the U.S. lead 4-2. Going bottom 5. Wow, Panama must have left a bunch on base. They've left 6 while the United States has left 3. So now here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2 with the run scored. He'll hit against Chen here. He's at 75 pitches. Don't expect him to be here much longer. Sanguian puts down the sign. Chen with the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-8, and there's a base hit for Bellinger. That's a double. His 2nd hit of the ball game. Now, again, most international bullpens are strong, especially Panama, greatest closer of all time. Thank you very much. But they'll have to get to him. Here's Judge, 0 for 1 run scored. Sanguian puts down the sign. Chen looks in from the stretch. Is he going to be in here much longer? Here's the pitch to Judge. Bang, that's gone. Judge is going deep, fly, and case closed. All rise. Aaron Judge, 2-run homer, and the U.S. take a 6-2 lead. And now here is Cody Bellinger. So Bellinger's had 2 hits. He ground balls to Stennett, throws them out, 1 away. So a huge home run for Judge. And now here's Alex Bone. Here's the pitch to Bone. And that will be a ground ball to third. Camargo with the play. Throws him out, and there's 2 away. Here is Seager. Solo homer back in the second. Sanguillen puts down the sign. Chen with the windup. This could be one of his last pitches. And that's a fly ball to center. So Chen's going to survive the rest of this inning, but case closed. Aaron Judge, all rise. 2-run homer bottom the 5th at 6-2 U.S. going top 6. So U.S. back with a 4-run lead, top of the 6th inning. Good ball game. We'll have to see who they're on next. At the end of the 6th inning, again, we'll go to the out-of-town scoreboard. Here is Juan Camargo, 0 for 1 with a walk. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole with the windup and the pitch. And ground ball to short. Seager's got it, throws them out. So now here's Sanguillen. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole looks in from the windup and pitch to Sanguillen. And that's a fly ball to left field. So Garrett Cole may give you 6 or more. Here's Rennie Stennett. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole the nod. Here's the pitch to Stennett. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Garrett Cole's going to give you 6 strong innings. It's 6-2 United States. Day 1 of the U.S. Stratomatic Olympiad. Here is Alonzo, Murphy, and Simeon. Will bat now against Bruce Chen. Still in the game, but probably not much longer. Bullpen is up for Panama. Sanguillen puts down the sign. Chen with the windup. Here's the pitch to Alonzo. Ground ball to short. Tejada throws them out, and there's 1 away. Here's Murphy and the pitch. Sean Murphy. And that's a strikeout for Chen. So Chen's going out in style. That's 2 outs in the 6th. Let's see if he pitches to Simeon here. Sanguillen puts down the sign. Chen looks in. Nope. They'll go to the bullpen as they hit 100 pitches. It will be Pablo Espino. Not a great card. Has a lot of power on that card. We'll see if he stays long term. Sanguillen puts down the sign. Espino with the pitch to Simeon. And that's a fly ball right field. So Espino does the job, and it ends the inning. United States does not score. We head to the top of the 7th. It's 6-2 United States. Let's go to the scoreboard. Puerto Rico now leads Mexico 11-5. Not surprising. Israel leads Japan 4-1. Again, that's Koufax. Cuba leads China 4-1. It is Canada over Colombia 7-1. No big surprises. Dominican Republic, who started 0-2 in the first try of this, lead 4-0 over Australia. So Dominican Republic with a better start. Italy leads Venezuela 2-1. And the Netherlands all over South Korea 10-0. But there's no mercy rule in this game, so anything could still happen as we go to the top of the 7th inning here at the Stratomatic Olympiad 2024, day 1 of competition. And now here is Ruben Tejada, 1 for 2 with a double. Murphy puts down the sign. Cole has already reached his limit. Let's see if Cole will come out this game or will he stay in. Again, the bullpen isn't as strong. They'll bring in David Bednar as they think their closer is going to be Devin Williams. So Bednar will come in the 7th. And we'll see how much he can give him. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar for the windup. Here's the pitch to Tejada. And that's a ground ball to short. Seager makes the throw. 1 away. So 1 quick out, 1 quick pitch is what you needed from Bednar. Here's Marino. 2 for 3, single and a triple. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar with the windup. Here's the pitch to Marino. And that's a strikeout for Bednar. He gets his first. That's 2. And now here's Roberto Kelly. 2 for 3 with an RBI. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a strikeout for Bednar. Hey, he may be able to give him a 2nd inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch here at the Olympics. It's 6 United States. So it's going to be Betts, Bellinger, and Judge. The bat in the bottom of the 7th against Paulo Espino. Sanguillen puts down the sign. Espino with the windup. Here's the pitch to Betts. And that's a fly ball right field. Marino is there. Tough play, makes the catch. Here's Cody Bellinger, 2 for 3 with a double. Sanguin puts down the sign. Espino with the windup. Here's the pitch. And ground ball to first. Carew with the play. Takes it to the bag himself for the second out. And now here's Aaron James Judge. He is so far in the ball game. He has struck out, walked in a long 2-run homer. Sanguin puts down the sign. Paulo Espino with the windup and the pitch. And Espino drive at Camargo makes the play. 3 up, 3 down, go to United States. United States holds on to a slam lead. They lead 6-2. We head to the 8th. Panama, 2 runs on 7 hits. U.S., 6 runs on 9 hits. Top of the 8th inning here at Dodger Stadium, home of the 2024 What If Strat vying for the gold medal. 8 teams in one division, 8 teams in the other, but there's a 16-game season. So everyone should play everyone once with somebody playing twice. Here's Carew, who lead off the 8th. Carew is 0 for 2 with a walk. Bednar to stay out there, only 9 pitches so far. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar with the windup. Here's the pitch to Carew, and there's a base hit for Carew, his first. And now Panama has a chance to get a little inning going. Here's Carlos Lee. Bullpen for the U.S. up and running, though. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar from the stretch. There's a pitch to Lee, and that's a double play ball. Seager, Simeon, Freeman gets 2, 6-4-3. So a perfect pitch for Bednar now. Now he can try to get Ogilvy out, and he would give the U.S. 2 strong innings. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar with the windup. Here's the pitch to Ogilvy, and that's going to be a strikeout for Bednar. What 2 innings they give him. Great job there. U.S. go to the bottom of the 8th. They lead 6-2. 6-9-0 for U.S. 2-8-0 for Panama. So here's Frederick Freeman, 0 for 3 with a double. A double in the first, a single in the third. Espino stays out there, probably to save the bullpen for Panama. Sanguin puts down the sign. Espino with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a line drive at Carew for the first out. Surprisingly, not able to hit Espino. Here's Alex Bohm, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Sanguin puts down the sign. Espino with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that'll be a ground ball to third. Camargo with the play, throws them out. And the U.S. holding on to a slam lead. We go to the 9th. Seager with 2 outs. Home run back in the second inning. Sanguin puts down the sign. Espino with the pitch. And it's going to be a base hit for Seager, his second base of the ball game. And now here's Polar Bear Pete Alonso. Sanguin puts down the sign. Espino nods. Here's the pitch. And that will be struck him out. Good innings for Paulo Espino. We go to the 9th. It's 6-2 U.S. So now the U.S. are going to go to one of their guys. It's going to be who I don't like in real life, Clay Holmes. So I had one of the better ERAs for a United States pitcher. So he comes in with 4-4, 2.86 ERA, nothing to snuff about. Doesn't give up power. So we'll just see how he does. He'll pitch to Camargo, Sanguin, and Stennett. Top of the 9th, down by 4. So we'll see if Holmes can hold on to it. Devin Williams is up if needed. Murphy puts down the sign. Holmes with the windup. Here's the pitch to Camargo. And that's a ground ball back to Holmes. He gets it and throws them out. And there's 1 out here in the 9th. United States on their way to a 6-2 win here. Here's Manny Sanguin. 0 for 3. Murphy puts down this target. Holmes looks in, and here's the pitch to Sanguin. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Picked up by Bone. Throws it across the diamond to Freeman, and that's 2 outs. U.S. is 1 out away from an opening round win. And now here's Rennie Stennett. Stennett 0 for 3. Murphy puts down the sign. Fans here at Dodger Stadium go wild. Want to see the U.S. win game 1. Holmes with the windup. Here's the pitch. Nope. They will go to Orlando Sainez. An excellent little card he had. 313 on the season. 9 home runs, 33 ribbies. So they'll bring him in, trying to get a hit off Holmes, extend the inning. Murphy puts down the sign. Holmes with a windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Seager throws them out, and the U.S. has a quick win. They win it by the score of 6-2. Good job for the U.S. They score. Panama and U.S. score a run in the first. U.S. gets 2 in the second, 1 in the third, led 4-1. Panama scored 1 in the fifth, made it 4-2, and then the U.S. scored 2 in the fifth, and that was all she wrote. U.S. 6-10-0, while Panama was 2-8-0. Garrett Cole gets the win. 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Bednar, nice 2 innings of work, 1 hit. Holmes came in and worked a clean inning. Chen took the loss, kind of figured he would. 5 2/3, 9 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned. U.S. will go to 1-0. Panama will go to 1-1. Home runs by Judge, Seager, and Alonso. RBIs by Roberto Kelly, Carlos Lee. Judge had 2, Freeman had 1, Bohm had 1, Seager had 1, and Alonso had 1. So the U.S. win the opener by the score of 6-2. Let's go ahead and go over the other results in day 1 of competition. And then we'll go ahead and give you the next game on the schedule for the United States. And we may just play that one out here. We'll see what the situation is. I mean, it's played so quickly, we can just go ahead and do that for you. So we'll see. Cuba defeats Chinese Taipei 4-3. Chinese Taipei made it interesting. Aroldis Chapman got the save, but the Cubans pulled off the win. Livan Hernandez got the win. It was Canada over Colombia 7-1. The Netherlands defeated South Korea 10-0. So Burt B. Homeboy got the win. Then it was Puerto Rico defeating Mexico 11-5. Barrios defeating Urias for the win. Barbosa still got the save. Lindor and Lowell with home runs. Israel over Japan by a score of 4-1. Like we said, Koufax was out there, got the win. He struck out 11. He struck out 11 in the game. Did he give it? He went 7 innings. So, yeah, he got his 100 pitches in. Italy over Venezuela 2-1. Strong pitching staff. Smoltz with the win. Hernandez with the loss. Romano with the save. DeLucci with the home run. So Italy starts off 1-0. The DR followed by Sandy Alcantara defeats Australia by a score of 6-0. That's the Australian team doesn't have much offense. And then it was, like we said, U.S. defeating Panama 6-2 that you just watched. Let's look at day 2 action and see if you just want to fire it up and play again. So give me a second. We'll go ahead and pull up the next day of competition. The United States will be, do they change uniforms? They will not. Oh, they play Cuba. You know what? Let's go ahead and play it right here. Game only took about a half hour or so. So let's play game 1 and game 2. So Jose Contreras will take on Sonny Gray. That will be the game. We'll go ahead and tell what happens. We'll kind of give you the out-of-town scoreboard as we see fit. So please stay put, folks. We'll go ahead and get this one started. It's going to be a doubleheader here on the channel. As Cuba are 1-0. So a big kind of game in the division already. Let's go ahead and do it and play ball from Dodger Stadium, game 2 of the tournament. Let's go ahead and go over the starting lineups. We got some time. As pitching for the United States will be Sonny Gray. Again, same uniforms. They're their home team today. Against the right-handed pitcher, it will be Betts, Trout, and Judge. Ryan McMahon, Seager, Simeon, Olsen, Murphy behind the plate, and Sonny Gray's your pitcher. For the United States, Victor Mesa will lead off for Cuba, followed by Yohaner Alvarez of the Astros. Yoldan Alvarez. Solar bats third and right. Alonso bats fourth at first. Cespedes bats fifth and left. Moncano will bat sixth and at third base. Grandal behind the plate bats seventh. Alexis Diaz at seventh, batting eighth. And Alexis Ramirez bats ninth at shortstop. Are we ready for baseball? How about we play 2? Ernie Banks says play 2. Let's go ahead and play a doubleheader. Game 2 of day 2 and right here on the channel. So let's keep going while we still have some good internet and we're playing here. Now, Victor Mesa. Let's make sure that's what his name is. Kind of made this guy up as he is one of the great Cuban players teams. So he'll step up. He is a right-handed hitter and hits against Gray. So Murphy puts down the sign. Sonny Gray looks him. He was 8-8, 2.79 ERA. Did not get a lot of run support. Here's the pitch for Mesa, and that's a ground ball. That is a fly ball down the left field line, curling foul. Mesa down the first, picked up by Olsen, takes it back quickly and gets him. So now here's Jordan Alvarez. 3 for 4 in the opener with an RBI. So Jordan started off strong for Team Cuba. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Here's the pitch to Alvarez. That's a ground ball to third. McMahon's got it, throws him out, and there's 2 quick outs. And now here's Solar. Solar went 0 for 3 in his first matchup with 3 strikeouts. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Here's the pitch to Solar. And that's a ground ball to short. So great outing for, so far, Sonny Gray. On the mound, Jose Contreras. 15-7, 3.61 ERA. He'll pitch to Mike Trout, Olsen, then Judge. Then we followed by Seager, Betts, McMahon, Alonso, Simeon, Murphy. Trout did not play in game 1. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to second, picked up by Diaz. Them out, we can tell the Cubans don't have a great defense out there. With 4 at second base, a 4, right? Makes this team susceptible to defense. Here's Matt Olson, 283 hitter, monster here last year. With Freeman now on the roster, Freeman will see time against the lefties while Olson will match versus the righties. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the pitch. And that, ground ball to second. Diaz with the play, and there's 2 outs. And there's Judge. Judge in the opener, 1 for 3, home run, 2 runs batted in. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the pitch to Judge. And that's giving a ground ball to second. Board giving Diaz a workout. 3 up, 3 down, go to U.S. We go to the top of the second. Ernie Banks Day. We're playing 2 here at the Olympics. There's no score between the Cubans and the United States. First game of the matchup was a game between Panama and States. It was United States winning that one. The United States did win that one by the score of 6-2. But we're playing a second game here on the channel, and we're going to play the second game, day 2, which is against Cuba, which is a great matchup. So we'll go ahead and play that one. We'll see if the U.S. can get 2 big wins. This is a tough one, though. A lot of talent on the roster. Here's Alonso, first baseman. Yonder Alonso, I believe his name is. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a strikeout for Sonny Gray. So he continues to look good. And now here's Cespedes. 250 for 4 in the opener. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Here's the pitch to Cespedes. And that's a ground ball to short. Seager's got it. Throws over to first. And there's 2 outs. And now here's Yohan Moncada. Boy, he was traded in that big deal. I believe when the Red Sox got Chris Sale. And so far, they've knocked out what they expected. Had a couple decent years out of him. He was 1 for 3, home run, 2 RBIs in his first game. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Here's the pitch to Moncada. And he walks him. So Moncada's on with 2 outs. And now here is Grandal. Grandal 1 for 4 in the opener. Moncada's on first, 2 outs. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray from the stretch. And Gray went to pick him off. Moncada just in time. Murphy puts down the target. Gray working from the stretch. And here's the pitch to Grandal. And that's a base hit center field. Let's see if they send Moncada. No, they don't. First and second, 2 outs. And Cuba with a good chance here at getting something started. And now here's Alexis Diaz. He was 1 for 4 in the opener with a double. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray working from the stretch. First and second, 2 outs. Pitch to Gray. And that's a fly ball left field. Betts is there, makes the catch, and it ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, strand 2. It is no score. We go to the bottom of the second. It'll be Seager, Betts, and McMahon, the bat for the U.S. Seager to hit. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball left field. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. Betts was 0 for 4 in the opener, struggled really in the first game. A lot of these guys didn't get a lot of spring training, you know. They kind of came out to spring training, then practiced for a week with their teammates. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the pitch to Betts. And Betts, that's a deep drive left field. So much for practice. Left field, back and gone. Mookie Betts. 1 home. It's 1-0 United States. So Betts homers the left field, and it's 1-0 U.S. in the bottom of the second inning. Here's Ryan McMahon. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the pitch. What a start that was. And a walk to McMahon. So that will start your pitch count up a little bit. Here's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the stretch. And that will be a ground ball double play. Contreras to Ramirez to Alonso. And ends the inning. We played 2, 1-0 United States. Now for the White Sox, it'll be Alexei, as Ken Harrelson used to call him, Alexei Ramirez. He'll swing the bat here, hitting 249, 10 homers, 62 runs batted in. He puts down the sign. Gray now with a 1-0 lead here, top of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch to Gray, and that's going to be a fly ball left field. Betts will put up the glove, makes the count for 1 in the ball game. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray looks in. This is a tough batter to get out. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strikeout for Sonny Gray. 2 quick outs in the 3rd inning. But now here's the tough man, Johan Alvarez. So Yordan Alvarez comes in. He's grounded out his first time up. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray looks in. Here's the pitch from Gray to Alonso. Base hit Alonso. Base hit Alvarez. So he's on first with 2 outs. And now here's Solar with a runner on first and 2 out, trying to get something done here for the Cubans. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray from the stretch. Here it is. Here's a big pitch to Solar. And that's going to be a base hit for Solar. Alvarez will go first to 3rd. And it's Cuban with runners at the corners with 2 outs. And here is Alonso. Tough hitter to come in this lineup. Good power. Good everything. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray from the stretch. First and 3rd, 2 outs. And the pitch to Alonso. And that's going to be a ground ball to 2nd. Simeon's got it. Goes to 1st, and the Cubans will strand 2. Bottom of 3rd coming up. It's 1-0 United States. Game 2 of this doubleheader. So game 2 of this doubleheader matchup here. United States and Cuba here, part of the What If Olympiad here, day 2 competition. Here's Marcus Simeon. Grandal puts down the target. Contreras looks in. Here's the pitch. And that will be a strikeout for Simeon. So now here's Sean Murphy steps in. He was 1 for 3 in the opener. Pitch from Contreras. That will be a walk to Murphy with 1 away. Here's Trout, 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras working from the stretch now. Here's the pitch. That's a fly ball right field. That's trouble. Solar may get to this. Does he get it? Oh, he makes the great catch. But the runner will be 2nd. So a fly ball A on Solar. Runner will go to 2nd now with 2 outs for Matt Olson. So now see if Contreras can get a big out here. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Matt Olson. And that's going to be a walk. Oh, they just pitched around him. That could have been dangerous. And now here's Aaron Judge. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Judge has a chance to send this into the chambers and give the U.S. a big lead. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras from the stretch. 2 outs to Judge. That's a walk to Judge, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. It'll be Corey Seager. Seager comes in 2 for 5 in the tournament so far. Home run RBIs, flied out today. Now Contreras needs to get this out. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras working from the stretch. Pitch to Seager, and that's a foul out behind the plate. Grandal makes the. We head to the 4th. It is 1-0 United States. U.S. 1 run on 1 hit. The Betts home run. Cuba, no runs on 3 hits. We head to the 4th. Here's the out-of-town scoreboard. Israel leads South Korea 4-1, so Israel looks to go 2-0. It is Japan leading Colombia 2-1, so they'll look and see if they can even up their series. Venezuela and China tied at 0. Dominican Republic playing a tough Canada team. They lead 4-1, so Dominican Republic of the new pitching staff in this round will now look to go 2-0. That's a dangerous team to be 2-0. And then all of a sudden, the Netherlands lead Australia. So they get an easy couple games that are scheduled. They're up 6-2, and they can be 2-0 in the other division. Panama leads Puerto Rico 2-1 in a little bit of a surprise. And now here's Cespedes. Cespedes and Grandal. That in the fourth. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the pitch to Cespedes. And that's a ground ball to second. Simeon makes the play, and there's one away. So now here's Johan Moncada. Walked his first time up. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray looks in with the pitch to Moncada. And Moncada, deep fly, right field. That could go way back. Looking up, it is gone. So the Cubans tie this game at 1 on a long home run by Johan Moncada. So a 1-1 tie in the fourth. And now here's Grandal. Puts down the sign. Sonny Gray with the wind up to Grandal. And Grandal hits a shot in the gap. Murphy, Trout runs over, makes the catch. Good play by Mike Trout. 2 outs in the fourth. Here's Diaz. Diaz, the ball game, flied out. 1 for 5 so far in the tournament. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray looks in. Here's the pitch to Diaz. And that's it. Ooh, it hit out, and it is. So he'll come out the ball game. Again, daily injuries in this game. So Gurriel will come in. So now here's Alexei Ramirez. Ramirez steps in. He's 0 for 1. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 out. Pitch to Alexei. Ground ball. Makes the play. Throws them out. Let's see who they pull. Oh, Gurriel. Ugh. They don't have another second baseman. I guess I better look. That's not a second baseman you want out there. So let's see who can play second base. So this team's really going to have to put a second baseman out there somewhere. Oh, doggy. They don't have a backup second baseman on the roster. That would be Gurriel, theoretically. And, yeah, they're going to have to find a second baseman because that is not going to work. Holy smokies. That was not good. So someone's going to come off this roster, unfortunately. And we're going to have to have a couple of extra outfielders. So Kendry Morales doesn't really serve me a purpose, I don't think. So he'll probably come out for another infielder as Gurriel came in to play second base. That could be a very bad day for Cuba, especially up the middle for double play. So here's Betts, 1 for 1 home run. That sucks. I did not see that. Grandal puts down the sign. Here's the pitch from Contreras. Betts with the home run already. Fly ball center field. Mesa's there. Makes the catch. So with 1 out, here is Ryan McMahon, who should be in this game. Probably is Loredas Gurriel, who could probably play second. He might be the one making the transition onto the camp. Ryan McMahon walked his first time up, struggled the first 2 games in phase 1 of this. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the pitch. And that's going to be a walk to McMahon, so he takes first. So now here's Pete Alonso. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Alonso. And that's going to be a base hit for Alonso. That will be, skips over the wall for a ground rule double. So McMahon will go to third, Alonso in the second, and the U.S. have runners at second and third with 1 out. Here's Marcus Semien, 0 for 1 in the ball game. So let's see if Semien can do some damage here. He's 0 for 3 so far. Grandal puts down the sign. Cubans will play the infield in. They're going to try to get the runner at the plate. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Semien, and the U.S. take a 3-1 lead. So a big hit for Semien, knocks in 2. And now here's Sean Murphy. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras from the stretch. Pitch to Murphy. And another one, same exact spot. Semien will go to third, and the U.S. continue to ping Jose Contreras. First and third, 1 out for Mike Trout. The infield will play back for Trout. They're going to try to turn 2 here. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras is struggling. Here's the pitch to Trout. And that's going to be a fly ball deep right field. Back goes Solar, makes the catch. Semien will score, and it's 4-1 here in the 4th. So an RBI sac fly for Mike Trout. So now here's Olsen, walked his last time up. Grandal puts down the sign. Contreras with the pitch to Olsen, and he walks him again, and there's again 2 on and 2 outs. You let the U.S. keep getting on base, tallying base runners. They're going to hit you one way or the other. And now Judge will bat against Contreras. Grandal puts down the target. Contreras from the stretch, and they will go to their bullpen. And they'll bring out the young righty from the Baltimore Orioles, Yennier Cano. So Cano comes in, first and second, 2 outs. Grandal puts down the sign, so 3 2/3 for Contreras. Here's a pitch to Cano, and that's a strikeout for Cano on the inside corner. Filthy stuff for Yennier Cano. U.S. scored 3 in the fourth. We head to the fifth. It's 4-1 United States. 4-4-0 for the U.S., 1-4-0 for Cuba. Again, this is game 2. Let's keep playing with Victor Mesa. He's 0 for 2. Sonny Gray now has a 3-run lead to work with. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Here's the pitch to Mesa. And that's a strikeout for Gray. One quick out. Here's Alvarez. He's 1 for 2. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Pitch to Alvarez. There's nobody on base. Ground ball to third. That's McMahon. Throws them out from a long play from third. 2 outs in the fifth. So now here's Solar. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Here's the pitch to Solar. And Pooh hit it with the pitch. So Gray hit him. That could be tough. Now you're pitching to a tough Yonder Alonso over 2. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 out. Pitch to Gray. Oh, missed it. Ground ball to second. Simeon with the throw makes it. And that is it. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's 4-1 U.S., but now the U.S. is going to have to think bullpen probably in the next inning or so. And now they're going to have to see who they have, who they hopefully can handle the lead. Here's Seager, followed by Betts and McMahon against Yender Cano. Grandal puts down the sign. Cano with the windup. Here's the pitch to Seager. And that's a fly ball to center. Mesa is right there. Puts the glove up, makes the catch for the first out. Here's Betts, 1 for 2, homered in the second. Grandal puts down the sign. Cano with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. So great inning for Cano. Mesa with the throw, and there's 2 outs. Ryan McMahon, they're not letting Cano with getting heavy into a pitch count. They're swinging on his first pitches. So we'll see what McMahon does. Grandal puts down the sign. Cano from the stretch. Here's a pitch to McMahon. And that's a fly ball to center field. So Cano will give him another inning. We go to the top of the 6th. It's 4-1 U.S. And Sonny Gray is actually almost at his pitch count. So he will pitch this inning most likely and be done. And the U.S. now has to be careful in who they use. So now here is Cespedes. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a walk to Cespedes, and that's what you did not want. So now here's Yohan Moncada. Moncada homered his last time up. He homered and walked. Murphy puts on the sign. Gray from the stretch in the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Trout will come in, puts the glove up, makes the catch, and he does. Now he's at 98 pitches. So he'll be able to get through this inning, and he will be officially be done. Yonder, and here is Grandal now, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Murphy puts down the target. Gray from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strikeout for Sonny Gray. He's gonna leave and go out with a bang. So he can basically get through one more batter, and that's it. It's Yuri Gurriel, who's now in playing second base. Murphy puts down the sign. Gray from the stretch. He's going to go out with a bang one way or the other. And that's a walk, and that could do it. So with 2 on, 2 out in the 6th, it'll bring on Ramirez. And here comes Torrey. He's my designated manager. We'll go out and get him. So Sonny Gray is done. 5 2/3. Now you have a problem. Who do you go with for a second time? You try Bednar again, or do you go somewhere else? Kyle Finnegan's numbers are not good against righties. They're going to try Bednar again. They're going to try to see if they can get him out of this. So Bednar will come in, 2 outs in the 6th. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar steers in at Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out, and the pitch. And that's a fly ball left field, and Bednar gets him out of it. Betts makes the catch, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, which United States 4 and the Cubans 1. Bottom of the 6th, United States Stratomatic Olympiad Day 2 competition as the U.S. try to go 2-0. Cubans are 1-0. They try to go 2-0. Yennier Cano stays in. Boy, he's even effective. He'll pitch to Alonso, Simeon, and Murphy. U.S. like to get more of a lead here. The U.S.'s bullpen's going to get taxed in this one. They are going to need at least 10 outs to get out of this. Grandal puts down the sign. Cano with the windup, pitch to Alonso. And Alonso, oh my God. And it was caught by Solar. He went in that lower stands, pulled it back out. And that, folks, is a web gem. That, folks, may be one of the best catches you'll ever see. Solar brought it out of the stands and made the catch as Alonso was going oppo taco, and Solar caught it at the wall and even went in the stands and grabbed it from a fan in the right field seats. Wow, what a catch by Solar. So now here's Simeon. Grandal puts down the sign. Cano for the windup. Here's the pitch to Simeon. And Simeon gets a shot in the gap. This one will go over Solar. It's head up against the wall, lateral round. Simeon will go for 3. He's going to try to get there, and he does. So Simeon's in the third with a triple. And what a time for that to have happened. And now here's Sean Murphy. Cuba will play field in, trying to stop that 5th run. Grandal puts down the sign. Yanier Cano from the Strat. Simeon takes the lead off third. Pitch to Murphy. Ground ball to short base hit past Ramirez. Past the infield in. Simeon scores. U.S. has taken a 5-1 lead. So Sean Murphy with the base hit with the infield in, and they take a 4-run lead, which they needed. So now here's Trout. Grandal puts down the sign. Cano from the stretch, and they will now, let's see, ground ball to first. As Alonso does, he gets the double play. 3-6-3. That'll probably the last inning for Cano. United States get 1. We go to the 7th. It's 5-1 United States in the 7th inning. The U.S. trying to get their second big win here. We're in game 2 here. Decided to play a doubleheader. United States beat Panama 6-2 in the opener. They're now playing Cuba here in game 2 of the competition. They're up 5-1 the 7th. The United States has already gone to their bullpen. Again, 100-pitch limit. So Sonny Gray gave them 5 2/3. And now here's Victor Mesa. So Victor Mesa comes in. Right-handed hitter. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar, who will stay in this game and pitch. And that's going to be a fly-ball right field. They're getting great outage from Bednar. 2-1 away. So here's Alvarez. He's 1 for 3. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar looks in, gets it from Murphy. Here's the pitch from Alvarez. Struck him out inside corner. Boy, they are getting some great outings from David Bednar. 2 outs here in the 7th. And now here's Jorge Solar. 1 for 2. Hit by pitch. Got on a single. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a single to right field. I put the charger up by Panda, honey, if you want. And now here's Yonder Alonso. And now Bednar's kind of at his limit. They need to get him out at the point. We'll see if Alonso pushes Torrey to get him out the pitch to Cespedes. Murphy puts down the sign. Bednar from the stretch. He needs to get this one and get out this inning. And he does. Fly ball left field. Beck with the catch. Big play for Bednar. He comes out and again saves the U.S. Bacon 2 games in a row. It's now 5-1 United States into the 7th. So Matt Olson now will come out in a 4-run lead. Yanier Cano, who doesn't seem like he had much gas left in this, will stay out there and give him yet another inning. We'll see how that works. Grandal puts down the sign. Cano with the windup. Here's the pitch to Olson. And Olson hits a drive to left center field. That will go all the way to the wall. Olson will get a stand-up double. So a big USA chant here. Olson stands at second. Here's Judge. Probably get a pinch hit. Now we'll probably get a new pitcher here. Grandal puts down the sign. Cano working from the stretch. And yes, they will. We will get Randall Delgado. He pitched 2 innings in the first game, gave up 1 hit. We'll see if he can give him multiple innings here. Grandal puts down the sign. Delgado from the stretch. And that's a line drive. Oh, Adam and Olsen is caught off second. Oh, that's a double play. What a play by Moncada. Throws behind and gets Gurriel. So that's 2 outs quickly. Here's Seager. He's 0 for 3. Grandal puts down the sign. That'll save your pitch count. Delgado looks in. Right-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch to Seager. Seager, ground ball to second. Gurriel's got it. And he beats it on a base. That's what happens. That's the first time a ball has been hit to Gurriel. So now here is Betts with that hit. It kept the inning open. Betts 1 for 3, homered back in the second. Grandal puts down the sign. Delgado now has an extra bat to work with because of that hit, and he struck him out. So Delgado gets out of the 8th. Now we're going to need a new pitcher. Bednar is already again gave the 2 an inning and a third. That's 4 outs after giving him 6 the last time. So now the U.S. a 4-run lead. So let's see what our options will be. They don't really want. We'll bring in Kyle Finnegan here. Again, he's the guy who's on the outs for me. The card is going to get mashed at some point. Devin Williams will probably pitch the 9th. Will be his first appearance of the postseason. So Murphy puts down the sign. Finnegan looks in. He needs to get a good, clean inning. Pitch to Cespedes. And that's not, he got a break. McMahon with a diving stop, and that's why he's the 1. Nice play by Ryan McMahon. 1 out in the 8th. Here's Moncada, 1 for 2, responsible for the only Cuban run, a long home run back in the 4th. U.S. holding on to a 5-1 lead, out hitting Cuba 8-5. Murphy puts down the sign. Finnegan looks in. Here's the pitch to Moncada. And that ball is a base hit from Moncada. That's what's going to hurt Kyle Finnegan a little bit. So now here is Grandal, 1 for 3. And then Devin Williams starts to heat up faster. Do they give him multiple innings? Murphy puts down the sign. Finnegan looks in from the stretch. Josh Hader up. Lefty righty Kenning up. Pitch to Grandal. And that will be a strikeout for Finnegan. Big 2 outs there. So now Gurriel comes up. Again, he's in because of the injury before. To the starting second baseman, Diaz. Murphy puts down the sign. Finnegan from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 outs. Does the United States get a good inning out of Kyle Finnegan? And no, he does not. That's a fly ball left field and deep, far, and gone. So Cuba back in this. It's now 5-3, a 2-run homer for Yuri Gurriel. So now all of a sudden they are a bing and a blast from tying this up. And now here's Alexei Ramirez. Ramirez comes in. Murphy puts down the sign. Finnegan looks in. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strikeout for Finnegan. And he gets out the 8th. And it's 5-3 United States. 5-8-0 for U.S. 3-7-0 for Cuba. Exciting game. We are in day number 2 of the doubleheader here on the channel. United States with a 6-2 winner over Colombia in the first game. That'll be on before this. Maybe play 2 more tonight. Let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. We kind of forget to look at that. Israel leads South Korea 4-2. They surprisingly can go 2-0. Colombia leads Japan 7-5. What's going on in the Far East? It's Venezuela over China 4-0. No surprises. Dominican Republic over Canada 7-1. They'll look to go 2-0. Netherlands over Australia 8-6. It's gotten closer. And then it's Puerto Rico now leading Panama 8-2. So the Puerto Rican bats have woken up. And now it'll be McMahon, Alonso, Simeon, and then you're probably going to see Devin Williams pitch the 9th. Grandal puts down the sign. Delgado with the pitch to McMahon. And that'll be a strike. Here is Alonso, 1 for 3. He so far is out of 7 at bats, has 2 hits. Grandal puts down the sign. Delgado with the pitch to Alonso. And that's going to be a fly ball left field. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs in the 8th. Marcus Simeon, 2 for 3, single and a triple. So he's single and a triple and 2 runs batted in. Grandal puts down the sign. Delgado with the pitch to Marcus Simeon. And that'll be a base hit to field. 3 Simeon. So now here's Sean Murphy. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. He's been exciting so far. 3 for 5 and an RBI. Grandal puts down the sign. Delgado from the stretch to Murphy. And that's going to be a deep high left field. And the United States just got their lead right back. 2-run homer. Sean Murphy enjoying a big day for the U.S. A 2-run 8th inning bomb. So now here's Mike Trout. Grandal puts down the sign. Delgado looks in. Here's the pitch to Trout. And Trout with Mesa with a diving catch. But the U.S. scored 2. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It is 7-3 United States. As Cuba has one last chance here. Right now, Kyle Finnegan may stay in this one now. Well, he's over his pitches. So let's see. Righty, lefty, righty, lefty. You know what? Let's with a 4-run lead, we'll go to Josh Hader here. Hader will come in. Hasn't pitched yet in the tournament. Left-handed guy with super power. 85 Ks, 56 innings. And he'll pitch to Mesa, Alvarez, and Solar here. Murphy puts down the sign. Hader looks in and the pitch to Mesa. And that's a fly ball right field. So Mesa will go 0 for 5. Judge with the catch, and there's one away. Here's Yordan Alvarez, 1 for 4. Murphy puts down the sign. Hader looks in and the pitch. Current Astro teammates struck him out. Hader with 2 Ks now here. And now here's Solar. He's 2 hits of the 7 so far. 2 hits and a hit batsman. So Solar's been on base 3 times. Murphy puts down the sign. Hader looks to close it. Pitch to Solar. And just missed it. Fly left field deep. Back goes Betts. Makes the catch. And this ball game is over. The United States go to 2-0 with an impressive win over Cuba by a score of 7-3. U.S. with a run in the second led 1-0. Cuba came back with a Moncada home run in the fourth. U.S. then with a 3-run 4th inning led 4-1. One more in the 6th led 5-1. Then Cuba came back with a 2-run 8th to make it 5-3. Then U.S. responded with a 2-run homer by Sean Murphy in the 8th to win it 7-3. Sonny Gray got the win, goes 5 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Bednar again does a great job. He's been one of the stars of the games. Inning in the third, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Finnegan goes in and gives up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. The big home run by Gurriel. Hader came in non-save situation, goes a clean inning, gets the strikeout. Cuba left 9 on base. The United States had 6. Cuba hitting the 3 double plays. Or I think, no, actually, United States, that means they turned 3 double plays. They turned away 3 times the United States from rallies, but the U.S. will go to 2-0. So Gray with the win, and Contreras took the loss. He only went 3 2/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 6 walks. Just did not have it. Control wasn't there. Cano came in, looked really good, 2 1/3. 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 strikeout. Delgado went 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. Gave up the home run to Sean Murphy. That really made a big difference of the finale there, as they did not use Devin Williams again for the 2nd day in a row. And that'll be a difference here as we go forward. So let's go ahead and give you some final numbers, final stats. And yes, we'll finally get you out of here today. And we'll go and look at the numbers. We'll go look at the final stats, the final statistics. Let's see. So Israel go to 2-0. Ken Holtzman gets the win. Ryu with the loss. So 4-2 Israel. Radinsky with the save. Bader, Green, Kinsler with the home runs for Israel. So they're 2-0. So they're shocking the world so far. Dominican Republic over Canada 7-2. Valdez with the win. New pitcher on this Dominican Republic team. Paxton with the loss. Soto, Cruz, and Guerrero with home runs. Yikes. That is an offensive lineup if they're playing well. Puerto Rico over Panama 8-2. That's a big win. Romero with the win. Burgos with the loss. Puerto Rico, a 7-run 8th inning. Took it on. That's Panama. Took it on the chin late in that one. Venezuela shut out Chinese Taipei 6-0. Pablo Lopez with help from Jose Alvarez goes the distance and wins it 6-0. Big win for Venezuela there. And then it was a Kingdom of the Netherlands beating Australia 8-6. Winning pitcher was Jansen, as the winning pitcher was Jansen. Losing pitcher was Propak. Home runs by Sams and 2 by Olajon. So Sams connected on a big fly, 2 RBIs. Netherlands defeated Australia 8-6 at the ballpark. Netherlands came with 5 runs in the 4th inning with help with 5 hits. And then it was, Colombia came back. Yes, they did defeat Japan 7-5. What is going on in the Far East for Japan? They've struggled in the tournament so far. 2 losses. And, of course, you just watch USA defeating Cuba 7-3. Great winner and Contreras took the loss. Let's now go ahead one more time, and we'll take a look at our standings. Standings so far in this tournament. And it is the Netherlands, Israel of all people, both at 2-0. They have, so we're showing Italy only at one game played. So we got to see why they're only at 1 game. They should be playing. Italy should have played Mexico, so it may have been a non-played game. We'll have to play that one and see. Venezuela is at 1-0. Then Japan, Chinese Taipei, Australia, and South Korea 0-2. Not surprising, but Japan is your big shocker there. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, United States, all non-surprises. They're 3-0. Canada 1-1, Cuba 1-0, Colombia 1-1, Mexico still yet to play. Panama's 0-2. So let's look at that game real quick and see if we don't have a game between these guys on why the game was not played. So let's take and see if there was a reason. Let's see. And 7, nope. I guess there was an off day. I guess you have to have an off day in a 16-game schedule, so they did get the off day. So then when we come back and play again, folks, we'll put the United States again on manual. They'll take on Mexico, so watch out. That could be a very surprising game. Tejon Walker will take on Blake Snell. If we do a doubleheader that same day, again, it's a 7-day game. Let's see if the U.S. is scheduled or not. They are not. So that is the off day. So the 4th game on the schedule looks like an off day for the U.S. So they get a chance to recover a little bit. So they'll play the next one against Mexico, Walker against Snell, and then it'll be Puerto Rico and Cuba. Matchup, South Korea, Venezuela. Venezuela needs to keep winning those games. Kingdom of the Netherlands versus Israel. That's a first-place matchup game. Panama will take on Canada, and Canada will need to win that one. These are three pitcher rotation teams, so they'll go back to number 1s after the first 3. Then it's Luis Castillo and Colombia. So that's a big matchup for, again, Dominican Republic to win. China and Japan. Japan needs to win this one. That's a struggling China team. Japan will need to take advantage of that one. Italy takes on Australia. Big time for Italy to win another one. And then your Mexico-United States game. That's Snell against Walker. Folks, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. We played 2 today. So Ernie Banks special on the channel. We'll see what happens tonight if we can play 2 more or so. If not, we'll see again another time or play 1. And as always, thank you for coming in. Please hit like, please subscribe. We appreciate you all coming in. Doubleheader win for the U.S. at a 2-0 through the first 2 days of competition.